Oh dear, you know, we need stories like this at the moment. We need them. Now, she's called Echo, and she's just one of the fantastic animals being trained by Joe Nutkins, who's from dog training for Essex and Suffolk. Joe, we're going to get into the tricks of dogs in a moment, but I need to know more about this duck, Echo. So his name is Echo.
Yep.
Tell me about her.
Okay, so Echo, she's just turned 17 weeks. She's currently just underneath the table, so you might hear her occasionally quacking. She's home hatched, so we hatched her, and she was the only one out of 6 eggs that actually hatched. So because she didn't have any siblings, and because it was getting colder, we couldn't put her outside with our other chickens and ducks. So she stayed indoors with us, and she kind of joins in when I'm doing tricks training with my dogs, Merlin and Ripley. And I thought, do you know what? She's actually trying to get to her piano now. Just hold on. Honestly, taking the limelight. And so I thought I'll get some frozen peas, defrost them, see what she does, see if she'll join in a little bit. And she learnt a hand touch, so touching my hand with her bill first of all. And I thought I'll try some twists and spins because she was watching the dogs and kind of almost copying. I'll give it a go, you know, train a duck, why not, while we're here, you know, we're going stir crazy, we might as well add to it. And she picked it up, so I thought, well, I'm a tricks dog trainer, I know that you can do titles, my 2 dogs are trick dog champions, let's try it with the duck. So I did she actually did 17 tricks in the end, she only did 15. And she was assessed, and so she passed her novice trick title in December, aged 10 weeks. And believe it or not, and they wrote back, do more with your dog, which is actually worldwide, but it's based in America. They wrote back and said she's actually the first trick duck in the world. Yeah. So if I wasn't already known as a crazy dog lady, I'm now also known as a crazy duck lady as well.
I have to say, Joe, that, you know, when we saw this story, it's just one of those, you've just got to have this. Is there any chance Echo can have a go at playing that piano now?
Yeah, of course. I just need to remove Ripley off my lap. Mind that, baby. Right, I've got some peas ready for her. She's cracking away. I got all excited. There you go, there's a pea for you. Right, are you going to do this? Where's your piano then? You've got to push it harder. There you go. Good girl. Have a pea. That is, I genuinely, I'm filming this, there is genuinely Echo playing. Come on then. Come again. Echo. Oh, she's fallen off. She's fallen off the sofa. No. Merlin says, I'm here, can I not do it? Then you pull that. No, that was useless. Oh, good boy. That was Merlin's attempt, so it wasn't as good as the duck. There you go. Oh, Echo's back. This is now This is Echo. This is the main part, she says. This is the big finale. Blimey, Echo. All right, calm it down. She says, next. Oh, all right, calm it down. I haven't given the pee yet. So, yeah, next is going to be a guitar. Stop playing it. Echo.
I'm going to see this as well. I really have. This is fantastic.
Echo, stop it. She said, no, it's my piano. Just leave it alone. Right, let me move it out of the way. Oh, goodness me.
Your main job is training dogs. Tell me what you're doing throughout February.
Yes, so it's quite exciting. We are doing teaching a new trick every day throughout February, so 28 different tricks, which is part of the Hearing Dogs for Deaf People charity. Have sort of invited people to take up a challenge and do something with 28 in it. I literally could have just said, let's do a trick and we'll have 28 days to perfect one. But no, why would I do that? We went for 28 tricks, one each day, and we're now on day 10. Yeah, day 10. So quite exciting. And so every day I'm going live on our Facebook page and then sharing it amongst all our social medias, literally teaching a new trick every time. Sometimes Echo is involved, of course. We've also got one of my hens indoors because she was being bullied, so she's in to rest and recuperate a bit. So she started a little bit of tricks training. She was completely unimpressed by Echo then. She was watching her saying, that's ridiculous. You've sold your soul. I can't believe that you would do that just for a pee. So she's not impressed.
I'm just watching I am watching you now. It's on, Stuart sent to me on my WhatsApp page, and there is Echo playing the piano. She's adorable, and your dog, as you said, just looking on like, just give me the treat.
Yeah.
Just give me the treat,
Yeah.
put on a play.
We can play it too, yeah. Used to be us, people used to like what we did, now it's the duck.
So you're raising money for the assistance dog.
Yes.
Why are they so good at learning things? I look at dogs, I'm amazed with hearing and seeing dogs for the blind, and also there are other things for dogs for autistic people and all sorts of things. How is it that they pick up things like they do?
I mean, I'm in awe. I'm in awe of all the different types of assistance dogs. Merlin's now trying to play with Echo. It's not going to work, mate. Come on. Honestly, it's like a madhouse in it. So they generally. Will you stop? We're all stopping the piano. I'm going to say, right, I'm going to have to go and give him something now because he thinks he deserves a treat for standing next to the piano.
Do you know what? Joe, I'm going to stop you there.
That's okay.
I'm going to break for travel and I want to come back to you.
Okay, that's fine.
And also I'll describe to my listeners exactly what this video looks like of Echo playing the piano. The piano playing duck here on BBC Essex. That's what what's happening on the road. Oh dear, I love stories like that. Going to BBC Essex. I'm talking at the moment with Joe Nutkins. I love the name Joe, to be honest. She's dog training for Essex and Suffolk, which is serious. But she's taught a duck to play the piano. Echo, it stayed with her whilst it was born because it was too cold to put outside, and now plays the piano quite well, actually. I do like it. I haven't named the tune yet.
No.
I just wonder if Echo would fancy. Let me just describe to our listeners, because I can now see it. You've got Echo the duck, who is a sort of dark brown duck at the moment. I don't know if that's going to change, but is that a mallard? What type of duck is she?
She's a khaki Campbell, so that's her colour now. She's got a few different shades coming through on her wingtips, but yeah, that's her forever colour.
That's her colour. So she's about the size of a mallard there, and Joe has got a little red piano, one of these ones that children have. I used to have one and absolutely loved it. And she has a good old peck at that and a good old play at that. She obviously enjoys it. Would you fancy playing any more for us, Joe? We'd just like to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. She's reaching up. She wants to play it. Here you go. Here you go. I just can't help but laugh when she does it, bless her. Good girl. Do the ball. Yeah, good girlie. Oh, that's my thumb. Thank you. Good girl. Come on. Maybe some different notes. Yay, a high note. Good girl. She gets to do frosted pea every time. All right. Blimey. Okay, so that's the.
I love her. She's quacking while she's.
I know. And it's that tells me that she's not worried or anything or being forced into it. She's absolutely loving playing her piano. Of course, what duck wouldn't?
Where can people see her? Because you have put it on like, look at her. I love it. She's going through it. She's loving it. Gets a little treat at the end of her musical masterpiece. Fantastic. And the dogs just look on. I love your house. I absolutely love it.
At one point I was watching it back, so it was a longer video originally, and I was watching it back and I hadn't noticed Merlin keeps pawing the piano, going, I can do it, Mum, I can do it, Mum. I'm completely ignoring him because I'm too busy laughing at Echo. Didn't we, hey? Poor things. But yes, Echo's got her own Facebook page, which I was asked to create by her fans, worryingly. So it's quite a long name, but it's Echo Trick Duck Excellent Adventures, and she has actually got more adventures coming up at some point over the next few weeks, bits and pieces that she's been doing and will be doing. Only shame at the moment because we've got snow now in Clacton, and obviously Echo won't have seen it before. She can't even go out in the snow because we've got a national lockdown in the UK because of avian flu. So I think she'd look amazing against the snow. But she can't even go out, can you? You're not allowed out there. So she'll have to stay indoors and play a piano.
As we all are. So
exactly.
Echo Trick Duck Excellent Excellent Adventures.
That's it,
on
yeah.
Facebook, that is, isn't
Yes, yeah, and her piano playing is on there, and she's got other tricks as well. She pushes a ball on cue, of course. She's just starting to do her intermediate tricks, so she's doing leg weaves. She'll jump through my arms, and her newest one that she's only done one of so far, so we've got a bit of practice. But she's learning to pick a card from a deck of cards. Genuinely.
I absolutely love this. Thank you so much for talking to us.
You're very welcome.
And people need to be training as well. So
yes.
what's your sort of website or whatever address?
Okay, so you can go to www.dogtrainingessex-suffolk.co.uk, and from there is information on there about the tricks each day that we're doing, or you can go to our Facebook page, which is Dog Training for Essex and Suffolk, and the video is literally being shared in as many places on social media as I can. So it's also on our Twitter and Instagram, which is just Cass and Tay, which is my first dogs. And the tricks are there so they can watch it. I believe each trick I'm doing from real foundations right through to advanced levels, so everyone can take part. And I'm trying to do things that I think people might have props for at home. So yesterday's trick was hide in a box. So hopefully everyone's got a box at the moment where everyone's getting deliveries. And today it's going to be a paw target today. So that'll be things like dogs that can already give paw. We'll be doing things like ringing a bell or turning on a light and things like that. So something that Echo hasn't done. So I might see if she can do that as well.
That is fantastic. Joan Atkins, thank you very much indeed for cheering us up. We had such a sad story in the news about a goose and people being cruel to animals.
Yeah.
It's just lovely to hear some fun to be had with animals who obviously absolutely love it. It's a game to them. My dogs love a game as well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed.
Oh, thank you.
So what can your pets do? Let's throw it out. 0800 111 40 40. What can yours do? Mike and to go out and run around like crazy when they think they're going to get a treat. Hi, Joe.
Hi.